Hello! I'm Heather Matthews from Kestrel Studio in Fort Collins, Colorado. And did you know that going live on social media is extremely nerve-wracking and very strange and something that makes me feel completely out of my comfort zone? That is the truth. It's sort of like entering a room full of people that you don't know, or it's like having your art in a show that maybe you entered and you had no expectation of getting in, but you got in. It feels vulnerable. So this is the first time that I've ever gone live, and the reason that I'm doing this is because I want to be here. I want to talk to people, and I want to meet new people and engage with ideas and learn about places and people who might enrich my life. And so, in other words, I want to network. I feel like going live is the social media version of networking. So, I'm really glad that you're here with me. Thanks for coming. I have been on something of a journey as a business owner, a solopreneur of an art-centered small business, and I'm still on that journey. I have been doing this since April of 2023, and I really like talking about the journey because it helps me to understand it all better, and it also helps me to be less afraid. And I think that when you understand something better, generally you are less afraid and you feel like you can move forward. So this is an opportunity for just continuing to build confidence and build my tribe. And you haven't really seen me do a lot of video content, at least about myself. But today and for the next couple of weeks, that's my plan, is to come on here, share my point of view, talk about art and the human experience of being an artist or a creator or a creative person, and also answer any questions you have about artist residencies, making art, being an artist as a career, doing art residencies in general, and Kestrel Field Studio and art residencies specifically, if you have questions about that. So I've been on Instagram for a while, and I just was trying to decide, should I do my live on Instagram or on Facebook or on YouTube? And I actually want to do all three. And I was doing the research for how to do a Facebook Live, and it turns out I don't have enough followers over there on Facebook. So I'm going to put a link in my bio that makes it so that maybe you can pop over to my Facebook and also like me on Facebook, so that then I have the choice to experiment a little bit about where I do these lives. For now, it'll be on Instagram. I'm very comfortable here, so this is great. And hello, welcome. And I wanted to maybe share with you some creators who have done video content that's really inspired me. Now, I feel like there is a way for me to share a picture. Let's see if I wanted to share a picture of the people who have inspired me. So stand by. Sorry for this. Again, this is the first time I've ever done a live. So I am trying to... Nope. That muted me. That muted my video. One more try. Thanks, Aitor. I'm gonna have to review again how I go about showing a picture. It looked so easy when I was watching the video on Instagram, how to do this. Okay, so moving on. Here are 4 content creators that totally inspire me in terms of their video content. One is Leah Vernon. She is a model whose videos and her personal stories about being fat, black, and Muslim really make me laugh. And they also show me new ways of thinking about the world, and she's unapologetically herself, and that helps me to want to be unapologetically myself. So I really appreciate her. Also, I follow a woman named Q from Q's Greenland, and she makes videos that are full of joy, and she always makes me curious, And she's really, like, she can do the simplest content. She did a video once about how to say the word tired in Greenlandic. And I was totally engaged till the very end. And she always ends her videos by saying, "Life is amazing, see you next time." And I always am so excited to see her next time. So she's good at keeping my attention, and she's also been great at debunking like these preconceived notions that I had about Greenland, a country I knew nothing about and still had a lot of preconceived notions. A third creator who I really enjoy their videos is Ama Ajapong from That Inclusion Lady. She is a diversity, equity, and inclusion trainer, and she tells stories about people's missteps, including her own, and they're always stories that she presents in a way that sort of makes me chuckle, like, that's right, people have said that, yes. And so she always tells a story. Her videos are always very concise, short. And then she also offers ideas for how to be better, just how to be better. And I really appreciate those really tangible tips. Finally, a last content creator who I'm really inspired by is my friend Ambra from Brave Speaker Academy. She has been my friend for almost 30 years, and she hopefully will be able to come on and join us in one of these lives, and I'd love for you to meet her. So in 2023, she did a 90-day live video challenge. She did what I'm doing today, but she did it for 90 days. My goal is 15. And she and I have talked so many times about the value of that experiment and how it changed her and the lessons learned that she got and how she's a much better public speaker as a result. So she became more confident with every video that she made, and I'm hoping that even though I'm feeling awkward and a little vulnerable here today, that over time I will feel less so that I can focus more on the content and learn more about you. So one thing about all four of these content creators is I don't know that they would call themselves artists, but here they are inspiring me, an artist, and encouraging, like, helping me to have the confidence to make video content, and this is definitely a way to be creative. So I am really interested in who you're inspired by, and whether it's somebody on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, or somebody who's actually in the real world who inspires you. I would really love to hear from you about that. You can drop a comment or a share in the comments, and I would love to learn more about those people and therefore learn more about you. So my intention with my lives is to keep them short. I don't want to drone on for hours. I don't want there to be, like, I don't know, awkward silences. So I have intention to have some structure every day. I'll be here every day about this time, and I have some themes in mind for discussion, but I'm also wanting to stay flexible so I can talk about whatever is interesting to you. So that's my goal. What do I think you'll get out of this? Well, we can get to know each other better. Hopefully that's a benefit, a value added. I'd like you to learn about yourself. I'd like you to build your own confidence by asking questions that maybe you feel silly asking. These can be questions about art, about being an artist, about being in residence as an artist. What is an art residency? It can be, should you be an artist? Let's talk about these things. I like talking about culture and society and people's judgments and how we can take the self-talk tape in our head and change the narrative. I like talking about those kinds of things. So those are some of the themes that I'll share. I'm planning to spend some time telling some stories and just, sharing my point of view. So if you have questions for me, I would love to hear them, and that might help direct where we go in these live conversations. And I'm really looking forward to talking to you again tomorrow, right about this time, 10 o'clock Mountain Time. And let's get the conversation going, and I will see you tomorrow where we'll talk more about the creative life. Thanks everybody. Take care. See you soon.